Here we are, the richest nation in the world, living in a time of extraordinary innovation and expertise and creative thinking. And we've got a whole planet of people interested in working together to solve problems. This is great news because we've got serious problems to solve. And the problems are us. We have a culture of abusers linked up with a culture of enablers, and they've been dragging us around the same track for 400 years. We've got to work very hard to break that cycle. And some of us are wondering how. But we don't need to wonder. And we need to get into why, because that's something missing from our national conversation, and it's critical. But first, let's get clear on something. Politics and self-care are the same thing. And that means we know exactly what to do. We have to enforce strong boundaries with abusers, and we have to call out the enablers who aren't. We've got to take action steps for progress and take care of ourselves in the process. Now, this is no small task, and we've got to talk about the abusers because it's important, and we have to repeat it for each other. It's hard to confront abuse because it's hard to believe it's happening. How could anybody act that way? Or I must have done something to deserve this. As empathetic people, we're going to naturally seek and hope for some understanding from our abusers. Let's take one example, Rush Limbaugh. His last interview on Fox News, which of course they're replaying. And Rush is repeating the same stuff we're just so exhausted having to listen to. Black Lives Matter, largest civil rights movement in the history of the country, is destroying America. The left hates the country, always has, and you know the rest. Gaslighting, when a person or a group deliberately projects their behavior onto you to distort reality and avoid responsibility. And the purpose of gaslighting is to enable continued abuse.